It's recording.
It's recording? Okay. It's Adventures Time with Cryssy and Nate. Ba ba ba!
I hate this shit.
It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there who had a child. Good for you, because I haven't none. No fruits from my womb.
Correct.
Shall be born. Shan't.
Shangela.
So our adventure today is, my sister went out of town to visit her in-laws for Mother's Day, and my mom decided to go to the country with my dad for the day. So I'm grocery shopping for my sister, and I dragged Nate along. And why are all these people on Arsenal?
Because they're at the park.
Why are they at the park?
Because it's nice
Well,
out.
Hello,
guy. Hello, you're on video. Hello.
Good thing I'm paying attention, because I would have totally nailed that douchebag, and not in the good way. Would have ran his ass over. Oh, so we're in my sister's car?
Yes, it's an Aveo.
A Chevy Aveo?
Aveo.
You guys, it's this big.
Let me give you a tour. Front, back. That's it.
I can fit this car in my car. Like, I'm serious. If I folded the back seats down and everything, I could fit this car right in the back of Jessica.
And I can't touch the dashboard. From the seat. It's stupid.
Gas is expensive, and they need new brakes, man, for reals.
Right. Brandon and David, your car sucks, just so you know.
I'm kind of hard on the brakes, but damn. This is like, I gotta start stopping way back there.
Well, it's also not a truck.
Yeah, I don't have as much to be stopping.
This is true.
I could stand in front of this and go bink, and it would stop.
Probably.
Because I have shoes that weigh more than this car.
Correct.
Anyway, we went to Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's is a nice little drive, which is why I decided to take their car, because number one, my car needs gas. Number two, it probably cost me like $10 in gas just to drive to Trader Joe's.
Correct.
So, this car gets like 9 million miles a gallon because...
9 million.
9 million, because it weighs 32 ounces.
It's the size of a keychain.
Exactly, it's 32 ounces. Anyway, I was just telling Nathaniel, though, all day, I have gone the wrong direction, but in the right direction to get to where we're going.
She's been talking in riddles.
For example, you need Highway 40 to get to Trader Joe's because it's in Brentwood. I got on 44, but
Yep.
I got on 44 going the right direction, and then I was like, oh, son of a bitch!
And then
now I gotta get off the highway to go down and then get back on the highway.
I pointed out to her that subconsciously she must have known where she was going, because if she had continued on Grand, which is what street we were on, to try to get to Highway 40, she wouldn't have been able to, because it is closed at a certain point before 40 over a bridge.
Or something.
The bridge is closed down over the highway. So she wanted to be doing it right that time. It's not this time. Second time around now.
Right, and then so Nate had to pick up rum extract for his mother. We don't know why.
No
we
idea.
don't know what she's making.
She didn't
We didn't
say.
know there was such a thing as rum extract.
I wouldn't know.
No.
I think you just used rum.
Right. Why would you use rum flavoring when you can use rum?
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense to me too. Way to go, Laredo. You didn't have
Laredo.
an arrow anymore.
Laredo. Well, bitches don't care on Grand.
No, they really don't. So, we had to go to another grocery store to get that because they didn't have it at Trader Joe's. And you're turning, make your turn, make your turn. Go, 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 woo! Woo! Anyway. And then, so, we're coming down Kings Highway, and my plan was to turn on Southwest and then turn on Brannan, because Brannan runs right alongside of the grocery store that I wanted to go to, and instead, that's the way I go to work. I go down Southwest to Sublet. I'm just like, la-da-da-da-da, oh crap, here's Macklin. Should have turned on Brannan, which is before Macklin, so we had to backtrack a little bit.
Right.
And then when we left the grocery store, again, my plan was to go down Brannan to southwest of Kings Highway to hit 44, or actually Vandeventer. If you don't live in St. Louis, none of this is making sense to you at all.
It doesn't make sense
and even
to
if
us
you
either.
do live in St. Louis, it probably doesn't make sense to you unless you know
This area.
the Hill, South Grand area. So whatever. So I ended up going like long way around, all the way down Arsenal to Grand.
We're basically doing what we did to go to Trader Joe's in the first place. We've made a big circle.
We have made a huge circle. Because you can't make a left onto Kings Highway from Arsenal, which people do anyway, but I abide by the law in most instances when it comes to vehicular transportation.
Especially when we're in an Aveo and she has bad luck with small cars.
Exactly. Every time I've had any sort of car accident, it's been in a tiny little bitty car.
baby foreign car.
It's not a foreign car, though. Chevy's
It is a foreign car.
It actually is based on a Korean design, is what we have been told. Because in Asia, they have tiny people.
They have little
so
people.
They need tiny cars.
You can get 75 Asians in this car. You can only get 3 Americans in this car.
We are so racist. Racist? I was going to say, don't cross the street, son, because I will run you over. So now we are on the way to my house to let my dog out because my parents were lazy and decided not to take my dog
We're gonna film getting on the highway.
Oh, we are. This is... Listen to that motor purr.
Every time she takes off in this car, something goes ping on this door by me. I don't know what it is, but David, you might want to get that checked out.
And also figure out why your mirror's kind of janky. I couldn't adjust it right, so now I'm having to, like, you know, actually really look over my shoulder and stuff, which is just unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Alright, so now we're on 44. We're heading to 55 so that we can get to
There's no cruise control. No cruise control. Why? Why would you make a car without cruise control? This car isn't that old. This is like, it's like a 2006 or something like that. It's not old. Come on now, Tom. You are on the highway.
They have room in this car for either airbags or cruise control. You got airbags for safety reasons.
Well, but cruise control is for economic reasons.
That is true. Safety first. Safety first, y'all.
Safety first.
Safety first.
So this has been the Mother's Day edition of Adventures with Cryssy and Nate without our mothers. Ba ba ba!
I hate this shit.